Down here looking at the motorized bike and thinking to myself, you know, this thing's operating pretty good at this point. It might just deserve a new look. I decided if I was gonna give this thing a full makeover, then I might as well take it all the way apart and finalize everything that I've already done so far. So engine mounts and everything that I want to finish welding on the bike, I'm gonna go ahead and do today. Also picked up a couple new tires and inner tubes because I might as well change those out. I think that one's 23 years old, and I think this one's probably 15 to 20 years old. They're both dry rotted and ripped, and I don't want one of the tires to pop on me at 40 miles an hour and me go flying over the handlebars. So gonna go ahead and improve the safety and finish everything on the bike. And while it's all the way apart, we might as well give it a paint job. I am going to keep the paint color a secret till the end of the video, so if you don't feel like watching a boring bike video with me, then go ahead and just fast forward to the end. Other than that, start taking it apart. Alright, for the most part we got the bike fully disassembled. Still gotta take the fork off by sliding that collar off, but it's holding the bike straight up right now, so I'm gonna keep it on for a minute because I want to re-tack my gas tank bracing on the bottom here. That way when I undo the nuts, those brackets will just stay there, and I can paint over those as well. Those will be part of the frame now. That way I can just drop the gas tank on and thread the nuts on from the bottom. A long time ago when I had a strap welded to the side of the bike, I'm gonna grind that smooth. And this is also what I was talking about. When I first welded these mounts on, I only was able to weld the bottoms. So the top sides of them aren't welded whatsoever. I guess these ones are a little bit, but I'm gonna take these and grind down the edges because I don't need them to stick out so far and ugly. And then I'm gonna fully weld those as well. And then I'll go ahead and paint everything. The seat, since I welded that solid to the frame, that isn't able to be removed. Yeah, I could just cut it off and re-weld it, but I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna tape over that and the chain. Yeah, I do have a chain brake tool. Again, I'm lazy, but this is gonna be still somewhat of a budget paint job, but just trying to refine the bike, you know? All right, here's one last clip before I start painting on it. I went back through and I welded the back mounts up more. I welded the bottom mounts up more, and I smoothed off the edges so they're not just jagged, and they kind of look like a actual engine mount now, I guess, better than it would look. And this is what I was talking about for the gas tank. I just put a couple tacks in those brackets where the tank is supposed to sit, so that way it just goes right back to that area. And like I said, I couldn't get the the seat off, and I didn't feel like taking the chain off, so I'm just taping that up. The rest of this is all gonna get painted, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that right now. I also disassembled the front forks and took the brakes off and prepped it for paint as well, because those and the bars are getting painted. I appreciate the one guy in the comments that is concerned about my safety on this bike, but I actually am gonna be grinding this down and re-welding it once more. Sorry about not getting a stem.
Matching tires.
Here is the finished product of the bike. Got everything back on and tightened and ready to go. New tires, new inner tubes, fresh paint. The only thing I gotta do is put a new fuel line and filter on, but that's okay. Also in the future, I'm gonna be upgrading the spark plug to an NGK, and I'm going to take this bolt out of here and run a stud so that my hanger's safe, but it's pretty sturdy the way it is. Quick clip I'll put in after the video just to show everything taken apart. Currently drying. It's about dry right now, but we got the wheels. Painted those black as well, even though the front one will be rubbed off because of the brake pads, but whatever. I think it definitely looks completely different now. Took the seat cover off too. I'll probably just rock the Huffy seat for now. Hope you guys enjoy the new look of the bike. And you guys are probably wondering, wow, he really never does any riding footage. That is because it is freezing outside and warmer days are coming in the near future. And I 100% will be getting some riding footage as soon as it warms up. Another thing that I did too was I deleted the studs for the front and back mount, and they're bolted in now from the bottom, so the engine is removable. But if you like the new look of the bike, go ahead and drop me a comment and let me know what I should do with it next. Thanks for watching.